I'd really like to know where the myth started that all homeless people are on fucking drugs. Scientifically, and you could ask any fucking doctor, what would extreme exhaustion, lack of sleep, not much access to food and water, and overexposure to environmental stressors and a heavy amount of stress due to the body? You can ask any psych doctor, you can ask any doctor. A lot of that causes psychosis symptoms due to extreme lack of sleep, dehydration, and lack of nutrition. A lot of us are psychotic. Most of us are psychotic because we're tired. We're having to wake up at 6 a.m. in the goddamn morning, some of us 4 or earlier. So you human people who have houses can feel fucking comfortable. Because the government tells you that we're homeless because we're on drugs. Actually, there's a lot of reasons why a lot of us are homeless. I'm sober from Jack Daniels. I don't do drugs. I never have. If you see me taking medications, I go to a psychiatrist for psych medication. I go to therapy. I do a lot of stuff. I try to heal while going through this. And the reason why I'm homeless, I come from a very abusive family that are extreme manipulative narcissists and like to, long story short, the reason why I'm homeless is because when I was 3.5 months pregnant, my mother kicked me out of her house. And we're up north. So this was 2.5 years ago in the dead of fucking winter. And mind you, there wasn't snow, it was just a freeze. So I survived 27-degree weather 4 nights with no blankets, not much food and water, with my son, pregnant with my son. Fast forward to now, my son is healthy. He has no birth defects. I did not drink while he was in me. The doctors did tests on him a little bit after he was born, and they confirmed I did not drink when he was in me. My son gave a reason to fight for myself again and a reason to live my damn life. I actually have a mouse. Her name is Ming. Y'all who are on my YouTube channel have probably seen that. The reason why I have Ming is because a lot of the times when I don't have something else to take care of other than me now, since I became homeless, pregnant with my son, I had to take care of both of us while being thrown in jail, assaulted physically and any other way repeatedly by regular people and by cops. That shit should have killed me and my son. I had people try to poison me. I mean, like, more than half the time that I share what I've gone through, people think that I'm making shit out of my butthole because it's as whack-ass crazy as it is. No, I know my truth and I don't have to prove my self-worth to you. But why I make these videos is to bring awareness to why a lot of people are homeless. A lot of it is actually because rent and everything else is so fucking high, and a lot of the facilities such as EBT and Social Security are being deducted, not just during Trump's presidency, but during Biden's as well, and a little bit before him. There's typically 3 categories of homelessness. Drugs and alcohol being one of them. The other 2 being in abusive, unfortunate situations. That's category 2. And the first one is people with severe mental, physical, or developmental disabilities. So there's a lot of people who are at the homeless shelter or on the streets that have autism, Down syndrome, pretty much any other type of developmental disorder because society does not understand them. The parents don't want to deal with the criticism of society, and they wind up in the homeless shelter or on the fucking streets, such as myself and a lot of other of my neurodivergent, autistic, ADHD, ADD friends. and the second one that I talked about, coming from really unfortunate backgrounds, a lot of people have just been abused and kicked out. 95% of the people that I know that are homeless have a combination of all three of the categories, and it's not just blanket statement, we're homeless because we're bum and retards and on drugs and don't know how to take accountability. No, I posted a 15 goddamn minute on my YouTube channel, 15 goddamn minute video of taking accountability. I have self-sabotatory behaviors. The environment in the shelter up here is very toxic. Regardless, that does not give me a reason to act the way I did. Again, I said that it explains the way I did. I'm not looking for pity. I'm telling you guys about this because there's a lot of people in society who walk by a homeless person and y'all think we're gonna fucking stab you or kill you or whatnot because of what the government says about us, and because a lot of us come from self-sabotatory behavior backgrounds, which is another word for abuse, addiction, and disability. Social Security right now, mine has been docked to about $1,000 a month. Even then, I don't get much because my payee doesn't give me much money. EBT, apparently recently, and this was when Trump was elected, according to EBT now, since you have $1,000 or it can be as much as $1,300 of Social Security money, according to the government, because you have that much, that's enough for bills, food, and rent. So technically, and this is what happened to me, this is what the EBT people said to me over the phone. I'm not making this shit up. They said because of that, you only need $15 on EBT month and per month and no cash benefits. I am not making this up. You can ask pretty much, if you're not comfortable asking homeless people, ask your low-income friends, ask your single mom friends, ask your single dad friends who are low income. There's even, there's 1,000 and plus people living in the United States in low income. And there's so much suffering in the world, but one of the things that really grinds my gears is how people treat homeless people, disabled people, and people who tend to make other people in society uncomfortable. No, not just men. Typically, I get more stigma from women than I do men. And a lot of homeless people do, actually, especially if these women have children around and we're just walking by with our bags. The mother grabs the kid and acts like we're about to stab her and grab her kid. I will tell you, there's a lot of single moms out the shelter that are very good mothers and take care of their kids. I gave mine up for adoption because I am not fully prepared for that task yet. That was very hard for me to do because I've always wanted a son since I was a kid. I've always wanted a kid. And it was hard for me to come to terms and realize I was just frankly not ready. I can take care of a mouse. I can take care of myself most of the time. But I can't take care of a kid. Whew, that was hard. That was a tough pill for me to swallow. Please end the stigma that all of us are on drugs and that we're gonna murder you, because that's frankly just bull crap and horse shit, and y'all go fuck yourselves if you think that's true. We've got vigilantes up here in my county of Northern California, the Nevada County area, which is in California, yes, who like to just kill homeless people, rape homeless people, and do violent hate crimes against homeless people because they must get rid of the ne'er-do-wells and see themselves as a group of vigilantes. So, Mind you, there are children who are homeless. There's trans people who are homeless. There's women who are homeless. There's autistic people who are homeless. We're not just fucktards on drugs. Stop doing retarded bullshit to people that you don't understand, and you listen to lies about the government that, you know, we're at fault for all your rich people problems. Get educated, please.